There are definitely neighborhoods in the Tulsa metro that you're going to want to think twice about. Now, we're not here to tell you where is bad. We're here to give you an honest local reality check so that you can make the right decision for you, your family, and your lifestyle. There are 5 specific Tulsa area neighborhoods that can really blindside relocators, and we're going to show you that today and what you should be considering about each of these communities. Most agents can show you around a house, but a relocation specialist shows you what the next 3 to 5 years looks like living in that house and in that area. Let's set the stage with the areas you're most likely looking at right now. Number 5 on the list is Owasso. If you've been searching best Tulsa suburbs online, Owasso pops up on almost every list, and for good reason. It offers a classic, clean, family-forward suburb feel with great parks, solid amenities, and a community that's grown dramatically over the last decade. And if you're looking at newer construction communities like Stone Canyon, those are sitting on an average price point of $800,000 for a lot of out-of-state buyers coming in from markets like Denver, Dallas, or California. That price point seems like a sweet spot. It's an amenity-rich suburb that feels reasonable, and that's exactly where the Blindside begins. Here's why it lands at number 5. There's a Deceptive commute. Owasso sits north of Tulsa on Highway 169, and while the highway looks wide open on a Saturday afternoon, weekday rush hour is a different story. What feels like a breezy 20-minute drive can turn into a grinding 40-plus minute crawl into downtown or Midtown Tulsa. The further north in Owasso you go, and Stone Canyon is more southeast, the worse that commute gets. So who this may be a bad fit for is if you have a daily commute to the core of Tulsa and you value your time over space and square footage. Pay very close attention to where in Owasso you're buying. And at $800,000, you need to be honest with yourself what that daily drive actually is going to look like at 7:30 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. Also, if you're moving specifically for elite school rankings, the Owasso district, while solid and in the top 20% statewide, is not at the same ceiling as some of the South Side districts we're about to talk about. So who is a great fit? Remote workers, professionals heading north towards employers in Claremore or Catoosa, or families who want a premium newer build at a price point that would be unthinkable in comparable markets. If your commute time is minimal or non-existent, Owasso and Stone Canyon specifically becomes one of the most compelling, valuable plays in the entire metro. My take, Owasso is a fantastic community. It's about managing your expectations around location within the city. And if you want to know the specific pockets that will shave 15 to 20 minutes off your morning commute, which is at the $800,000 level, is a conversation that is worth having. So shoot us a text or schedule a call. Our free location guide is in the description below. That also breaks down the commute corridors in detail. If you're new here, I'm Jessica Ford, a Tulsa Metro real estate agent, and I have more than 291 5-star reviews from clients that I have helped either buy, sell, or relocate here in the Tulsa market. So I hear the breakdown every week, and I'm here to help you resolve that. So let's jump back in. Sitting at number 4 is Broken Arrow. On the surface, Broken Arrow feels like the most logical no-brainer for people relocating to the Tulsa Metro. It's the largest suburb in the area. It's the fourth largest city in all of Oklahoma. You have the revitalized Rose District that is walkable shops and year-round events. It has great parks, strong manufacturing, a wonderful business base, and the newer construction comes in around $500,000. For a lot of buyers at this price point, combined with everything Broken Arrow has to offer, it sounds like the perfect place. So here's the gotcha. Broken Arrow is massive. There's 115,000 people, and there is a patchwork of dozens of neighborhoods in different price points, school zones, commute realities. Most relocators don't see this as an easy commute, but it really depends on what area of Broken Arrow you land in. You could be looking at anywhere from 20 minutes to 45 minutes, just depending on what is going on in the area. And the school picture does require some homework. Broken Arrow Public School is a solid district. It's actually the largest in the state, and its resources is not identical. So it really depends on that $500,000 price point on where you will be in the school zone. And what may be a bad fit is if you're looking for a quick, simple decision without digging into these specific neighborhood pockets. So if you're purchasing based on the name alone without looking at the actual commute corridors, the school zones, you may end up a little frustrated. But who this is a great fit for is families who want true urban suburban mix, incredible dining diversity, walkable local scene within the Rose District, and you're willing to work with an expert to find the right pocket that actually fits your commute and your lifestyle. At an average of $500,000 for newer construction, Broken Arrow genuinely has some of the best value in the entire metro. You just have to know where to look. So my take would be, don't get stuck on thinking Broken Arrow is a one-size-fits-all move just because it's big and well-known. It's a complex city with real highs and real lows, and the nuances matter more than most out-of-state buyers realize. Sitting at number 3 is Bixby. Bixby is the definition of a community on the rise. If you've been planning to move to the Tulsa Metro and you're thinking, I want something newer, quieter, more spread out, but still close to everything, Bixby is probably at the top of your list. The newer construction average here is landing around $650,000, and what you're getting for that price is hard to argue. With brand new builds, neighborhood pools, walkable trails, and one of the fastest growing communities in the entire state. With a highly rated school district as the anchor, they are also known for their football. But here's the think twice moment. Bixby has outgrown its infrastructure, so its road network patterns that are across the Arkansas River literally divides the city. It's not kept up with its explosion of new homes. And if you're buying new construction south of 151st Street at over $650,000, you're probably committing to an average 30 to 40 minute drive to downtown Tulsa or Broken Arrow during those peak hours. That number surprises a lot of buyers who looked at the map and thought Bixby was closer than it actually feels on a Wednesday morning. Also, if you're not in a family-centered season of life, Bixby can start to feel limiting quickly. The dining and nightlife options are still catching up to its growth, so new subdivisions and box store corridors dominate the commercial landscape right now. Who might this be a bad fit for? Buyers who crave walkability, independent restaurants, and a city will feel underwhelmed. And buyers who don't factor in a commute reality before they sign on that $650,000 bottom line, they can be spending a lot of time in the car that they didn't commit to. So, who is a great fit? Families who want newer construction on a premium level, top schools, a tight suburban community feel, who are willing to be strategic about their daily commute. My take, Bixby is beautiful and growing fast, but you need to understand which development you're buying into and what that actually means for your day-to-day life. We walk through this constantly with relocation clients, and our free guide is in the description below, and it covers Bixby's growth corridors specifically. Reach out if you want the real breakdown. Now, number 2 on our list is Jenks. If you're looking for prestige in the Tulsa Metro, Jenks is always almost the first stop, and for good reason. Jenks Public Schools is ranked number 1 school district in all of the state of Oklahoma, not top 5, number 1. You've got the Arkansas River, the Riverwalk Entertainment District, the Oklahoma Aquarium, Jenks Premium Outlets, and small town charm most suburbs kill for. Newer construction in Jenks is coming in around $725,000, and community school reputation is the demand. It feels like the ultimate made-up suburb. But here's where people think twice. For most out-of-state buyers, $725,000 sounds flawless. And in most markets, it is. But in Jenks, you're competing with a lot of other families who have the same budget, the same expectations, and all of them are trying to get into that number 1 school district. The inventory is typically tighter and days on market is usually compressed. And the homes that hit in that sweet spot range move very quickly. So buyers who aren't prepared for the speed or competition of the Jenks market get caught flat-footed repeatedly. There's also a size reality. Jenks is a smaller city, and while the Riverwalk is charming, the commercial and dining options are more limited than Midtown or Broken Arrow, and traffic near Highway 75 and Main Street during rush hour has gotten noticeably worse as the city has grown. So who this may be a bad fit for is buyers who are expecting a smooth, relaxed purchase experience with plenty of options in their price range, or buyers who want a wide variety of dining, nightlife, and commercial amenities right outside their front door. So who this is a great fit for is families who rank school district above every other single factor. If getting your kids into the number 1 school district in Oklahoma is a non-negotiable, and you're prepared to move decisively when the right home comes up, Jenks is your ultimate destination. My take, Jenks is the gold standard of Tulsa suburbs for real reason, but it is a buyer beware market. You need someone who knows the difference between a hidden gem and an overpriced compromise in that zip code. And that is exactly the conversation we have with our relocation clients every week. And we've reached our number 1, Midtown Tulsa, naturally. If you've done even 5 minutes of research on moving to Tulsa, Midtown always comes up. Cherry Street, Brookside, Utica Square, the Gathering Place, Maple Ridge's historic district is always number 1 for walkability and locally owned restaurants, mature tree-lined streets, it's architecture and lifestyle. It's something that can't be replicated. Midtown's averages are running around $650,000 to $750,000. It appeals to relocating professionals, lifestyle-driven buyers who see these numbers and want the full package. But Midtown is the most understood market in the Tulsa metro. I get calls about this all the time. Here's the reality check. When you're searching for $650,000 to $750,000, you're almost always certainly buying an older home that's been updated, not necessarily a new construction. So we're talking 1920s up to 1950s that have been renovated, and the quality of those renovations is all over the map. So what looks beautiful can come with inspection surprises that no one talks about. Older bones, possibly deferred maintenance that just have a fresh coat of paint on them, or some of these homes may be partially updated but not fully updated. And these buyers are taking on these anticipated risks. Midtown falls inside of the Tulsa school district. And so if school district is your primary driver, you may want to look in Jenks, Bixby, or Broken Arrow instead. Midtown asks that you make a clear trade-off. Unmatched lifestyle and location in exchange for the school district conversation. So who this may be a bad fit for is buyers who want new construction specifically, those who want a truly turnkey at this price point, are families whose school rankings is not the primary decision driver. Who this is a great fit for is remote workers, professionals, empty nesters, and lifestyle-driven buyers who want walkability, culture, great dining, and neighborhoods that have genuine soul. My take is that Midtown is Tulsa at its authentic and most rewarding self. But it does require a buyer who understands the market and an agent who can read a house, not just fall in love with the neighborhood vibes and write an offer. That is where having the right relocation specialist in your corner makes all the difference. The truth is, there is no one single best area on this list. There is only the area that works best for you and your specific lifestyle. We have to figure out how you want to live, what you want your commute to look like, where you want your kids to go to school, and what their needs are, and what your budget actually will get you in each of these markets. Because as you've seen today, the number on the price tag and the reality of what you're buying can be two very different conversations. And if you're ready to stop guessing and start planning, let's get to work. Download our free Tulsa relocation guide in the description below. It's going to give you a serious head start on whether you're in research mode or whether you're within 6 weeks of making a move. But if you're at the start point where you're saying, we're making this move, shoot us a text, send us an email, or let's hop on a Zoom and build a strategy around your exact situation. Thank you for watching. We're looking forward to helping you make the best decision for your move to the Tulsa metro area. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video.